Happy Thursday, everyone. Thank you guys for joining another episode of the Mamaprenuer Podcast. My name is Robin. I am your fabulous hostess with the mostest. Tonight, we get to shine a light on two more female entrepreneurs and their businesses tonight. So, thank you guys for rocking with us tonight. And I'll get to the ladies in just a second. Before we go any further, this is the time you're going to share tonight's live broadcast, okay? Share. And you're going to type hashtag Mamapreneur in the comments, okay? We're doing a couple of giveaways tonight. So the only way you can be entered into the drawings, you have to make sure that you share and type hashtag Mamapreneur in the comments section of this live broadcast in order to be entered, because we will be announcing the winner soon. So make sure you share and type the hashtag. All right. So also, before we go any further, please make sure, if you are an entrepreneur in the audience, please tag your business, if it's your business, Facebook or Instagram, website. Um, Make sure that you add that in the comments, because this is a networking podcast as well. So make sure whatever your business name is, because you never know, your business may be helpful to someone else. Okay. All right. So putting y'all to work before we get started. Okay. So hashtag Mamapreneur in the comments and share. And if you're an entrepreneur, let's network in the comments and type your link to your business, whether it's your Facebook page, Instagram page, or website. Okay. All right. All right. So this is episode number 20. Thank you guys so much again for rocking with Mamapreneur Podcast since April of last year, coming up on 1 year of the podcast. I'm excited. Got some things planned for our anniversary show. So you guys make sure you stay tuned. Fun things to come. All right. All right. So if you're new to this show, I always like to give kind of a description of the show and why this show exists. Okay. So this show came about because our lovely founder and fearless leader, Kesha Kesh, had invited me to come on to her Wednesday show to showcase my business. And I won it from a drawing, and that's from networking. So that's why I push networking so much, because you just never know what opportunities can come from you networking and opening your mouth. Closed mouths don't get fed. Okay. So did the podcast and didn't think nothing of it. And then March 2020, she asked me if I wanted to start my own show, and I was nervous as hell. And guess what? I did it scared. So we did it. So 20 shows later, here we are. And I say all that to say is someone gave me a chance, and I love to be able to not only discuss business, talk about my businesses, but to be able to shine a light on others and their businesses. Okay. Hence our guest tonight. So, um, so that's that. So before I bring Courtney on, because that's the fabulous Courtney Jacobs, I will tell you a little bit about her in just a minute. If you've been watching the past few shows, you know that I love affirmations, and I'm all about affirmations and manifestation and speaking positive things into your life. And when you speak positive things, they happen. All right. So if you got a pen and paper, if you're into that kind of thing, I'm going to say some affirmations, and you're more than welcome to write those things down and say them to yourself while I'm talking or after the call. Okay. Not call, podcast. I'm acting like this Zoom. Anyway. All right. First affirmation is I choose to live a rich and full life. I choose to live a rich and full life. All right. Next, My dreams will come to pass.
Mhm.
My dreams will come to pass. All right. Doors will open. And I'm gonna say this in for you guys. Doors will open for you and your businesses this month. We have to speak it into existence. Doors will open for you and your businesses and my business this month. Amen. All right. Everything Courtney touches or everything you touch will prosper because it is our winning season. Everything we touch, us, will prosper because it is our winning season. All right. Money and wealth will pour into our lives this month. Who don't like money? I don't know nobody that don't. Anyway, money will pour into our lives this month. You got to claim it, child. You got to make sure money is in all accounts. We want money in all accounts, business and personal. Amen. All right. I am constantly growing and evolving into a better person. I am constantly growing and evolving into a better person. You always want to be growing, constantly growing. You cannot be the same person you were in 2021. Definitely not in 2020. If 2020 didn't teach us nothing, it taught us to that life is short and get off your tail and go do something with your life. All right. Just saying. I have the will and desire to reach unlimited heights of success. I have the will and desire to reach unlimited heights of success. All right, got a couple more to go. I am fierce. I am fearless. I am strong. Sometimes you got to tell yourself that. I am fierce. I am fearless. I am strong. You can be scared as hell and still say that. All right. All righty. I will not worry about things that are outside of my control. I will not worry about things that are outside of my control. And lastly, I release anything that is no longer serving me or my purpose. I release anything that is no longer serving me or my purpose. All right. Hopefully these were encouraging to you. Feel free to say them or speak them into existence, daily basis, all that stuff. All right. Again, speak positivity to yourself. Positive things will come. So, all right. So, my fabulous first guest is a good friend of mine. She is my sister, soror. We have been sorors now. Next week will be a year. And
Mhm.
I love her to pieces. She is very talented. She is the owner and operator of Principal Crafter Designs. Um, she has also become certified with making stuff for our sorority. And we
Mhm.
are fabulous ladies of the Sigma Gamma Rho Sorority Incorporated, the Zeta Delta Sigma chapter, part of the fabulous Resilient 10, Spring 2021. And I give you guys Mrs. Courtney Jacobs. I don't need your husband getting mad at me for saying miss. Nobody got time for that. All right.
Right. Hello, everyone. My name, as Robin has said, my name is Courtney Jacobs, and I am the proud owner of Principal Crafter Designs by Courtney.
Yes. So tell me about your vision. Tell me, how did you get this vision started, Courtney?
Um, Back in 2020, when the world shut down, I was a third grade teacher, and I was a infomercial junkie. And for about 10 years, I've been watching cricket, the cricket infomercials, the same one over and over and over. Well, that year I was bored and I decided, I think I can do this cricket thing. And my daughter and my son, they both bought me a cricket. One bought me a Joy that I use when I make cups, and the other one bought me a larger machine that I use when I make shirts.
Yeah.
It was just a hobby. It was just a hobby. I would make things here and there, and that was it. Nothing serious. Fast forward, I'm an assistant principal. I love my job. But my husband just had a major double transplant, and I decided I don't want to be at work anymore. Like, I'm one of those people, either I'm going to do it all the way or I'm not going to do it at all. And my focus at that time was more on taking care of my husband and not so much the job. So, last day of school, last June, I decided that I did not need to go back. I did not have a plan. I didn't know what I was going to do. I didn't know that I would end up making shirts like that. It just kind of, by that August, my dad, he's passed away now. He passed away in September. He always really loved everything that I would make with the cricket. And he encouraged me to, he was like, why don't you make some shirts? Why don't you sell them? Start selling them. Start showing people what you're making. And it just jumped off from there. It
Okay.
jumped off from there.
I love that. I love that. She's very talented, y'all. I didn't get a chance to change clothes yet to put on one of my mini shirts, because the minute she started making shirts, my butt started ordering. So, like,
Yeah.
she ordered from me with paparazzi, I order shirts from her.
Yes.
So it's been great. And then she's, like I said a minute ago, with our sorority, they have certified vendors for the sorority. Most of them are sorors. And
Mhm.
so Courtney just recently became a certified vendor for Sigma Gamma Rho, for is it for Sigma Gamma Rho or for our chapter?
No, it's for Sigma Gamma Rho Sorority Incorporated. It's for the
Okay.
entire sorority. So if you
Okay.
need custom shirts, hit me up.
Now, shirts, is it just shirts? Do you do any other kind of custom things? Or I know
Actually, I
they can
do.
put people in the back.
I do. I do. I brought a few things. I'm at a friend's house right now because I'm in, my son is currently running a track meet. And so I came to a friend's house to do this.
That's all
I
right.
want to showcase something.
Oh, that's
This
cute.
is a, I'm trying to see. Can y'all
Move it
see?
over. Come
Okay.
down a little bit, baby. Let me
Right
direct.
there.
There you
Okay.
go. Bam.
This is a diaper bag, a custom diaper bag, and it's got. I want to show you the other little side with the baby. See how cute the little baby is.
That's
It's a little
cute.
basketball theme, and the theme for the nursery, I believe, is black and white and royal blue. So we do everything,
I love that.
everything. We even have his little changing pad has
Girl,
his
no,
little
you
name
didn't.
on
Come on now, changing pad. I love that.
So, also, we do birthday outfits. This is a birthday outfit that my personal grandson will be wearing this weekend. Adrian, he's
Oh,
turning 3, and Batman. I mean, who is this?
Spider-Man
Superman,
girl.
Spider Man.
Ma'am, ma'am, need you get your characters together.
Yes, yes, yes. Spider Man is his man. And
Love
so
it.
will be wearing this along with a couple of more outfits that he
Okay.
has for this weekend. We just celebrated Dr. Seuss week last week. So I had many, many teachers hit me up for some Dr. Seuss shirts, and I happen to have one here because we do not only vinyl, but we also do sublimation. And sublimation is where we ink into the actual material.
Okay,
So
slide
this
over.
is
There you go.
one that
Love
we
that.
actually made for last week. Dr. Seuss was very popular last week. I also make family reunion shirts. If you have a family reunion coming up, we do make custom family reunion shirts. Here's a shirt right here. This is one of the newer designs for this year that's been very popular. We need about 2 weeks time to make family reunion shirts. So you have to order in advance. You can pick the shirt color, you can pick the pattern that you want and what color that you want. And we do give a discount if you order more than 15 shirts and you pay for them all at one time. That's
Okay.
how you can get the discount.
Awesome.
Um, Here's some, because we're a Mamapreneur show. I want to bring a lot of shirts that focused on the woman.
Okay.
This
Bring it
is,
back just a smidge. I want to see the, there you go. The
you see
corner. I
it?
couldn't see.
It
Yes,
says there
honey.
is no force more powerful than a woman determined to rise.
All right.
And I think everyone on this show can identify with that right now. Definitely.
Yes, we can. I
Here's
love
another
that.
shirt. Robin, you'll like this one because just like me, we are both Leos.
We
This
are.
shirt is for us.
Yeah, that's cute.
Strong, fierce, and female. You
You
know,
already know my size. Yep.
we are strong, we are fierce, but we're women. We're women at the same time, and we want things, to be kind of feminine sometimes. Then we have this one, my personal mantra: Queen of my own kingdom.
Oh, I like that. That's very
Yes, I
nice.
am, I am the queen. And we're doing a giveaway, of course. And this is the shirt. It says, Never stop the hustle. Never stop it. And this will be not the shirt that I have on, of course. But if you enter in the giveaway and you win, you will get this shirt for free. So a shirt with this saying on it: Never stop the hustle. Never stop.
That is
So
so
those are
cute.
just a few of the items that we make. We also have jackets, but it's all pictures now. But
Yeah.
we have jackets. I've done shoes for toddlers. We do socks, blankets. We do the glass blocks for birth announcements. We
Okay.
do the elephants, the elephant ears with the birth information on it. We have baby boxes. The baby boxes start at $65 and they can go up. All items are customized. We have a set box at how many layette outfits are included: burp cloths, bibs, onesies, layette
Ev-
blankets,
Everything. Just
everything.
everything.
Anything you can think of, we can customize it for you.
Okay. Now, question. So, of course, you're local with me in DFW. If what's the turnaround besides for the family reunion shirts? What is your turnaround for just a regular shirt order that's non family reunion, or like even the baby bag? What is that
We
turnaround
have
for?
everything is mailed and processed within 5 to 7 business days. That's Monday,
Nice.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And so we're usually faster than that, but we just put that out there because unfortunately we're not in control of the mail system. So
Okay.
there's
And so
that.
you're able to hit people up in all 50 states because girl, this show here,
Yes.
it's growing. So we got people in New York watching and in
Hey, New York, I
Missouri.
have sent y'all some Sigma Gamma Rho stuff. We have
Yeah.
mailed out items all the way Long Beach, California, all the way to
Okay.
South Carolina, Atlanta, Virginia, Pennsylvania,
Also
Kentucky,
everywhere.
Missouri.
Okay.
We have gone all over the map
Okay. Someone had
mailing.
asked prior to the show, and I told that person who I was having on, I was like, do they ship to New York? They
We
shipped
sure
to
do.
Virginia because they wanted, a birthday gift for a couple family members. So I was like,
Oh,
okay, I will pass on information. But
let
I
me
like to
know.
ask that question. I always tell people, for even to be on this podcast, you do not have to be in Dallas. You can
Right.
be,
No.
wherever. We've had people from Virginia on. So Virginia and Georgia and San Antonio on. So that's good to know for folks that are our audience that is not necessarily in DFW, that you guys can ship uh,
We ship to
items to them.
all 50 continental states. We ship to.
Okay.
So check out our website. We have a few samples of items that we make there. Most of our items, like I said, are custom items. So if we're just on the website, we pretty much give you an idea. We give you information on how to contact us, what you need to do if you want to place that custom item. Like for my grandson, I did the Spider-Man outfit, but I've done one of my nieces, her mom is watching. Hey, Sonia. Um, I did a TikTok jacket for her birthday. She's a TikTok queen.
Oh, how
We can
cute.
do any character that you want. Follow us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram. We're constantly uploading pictures and just giving out information that I think would be helpful. I would love to have you all as new customers or just come by and say hi.
I love it. I love it. So the overalls, how much would
Yes.
you charge for that, girl?
Okay. So the overalls, they actually depend on the size.
Okay.
This particular pair would be $30,
Okay.
and it's the size 3T.
For the little
So the,
person.
the
Please take a
larger the
picture.
size, huh?
Please take a picture. I want to see the baby in it.
You know I'm gonna take pictures of him.
I want to
And he
see
got
him.
some Spider-Man shoes, but he got some light up Spider-Man shoes.
Oh, can't tell
But
him nothing. Okay. Got
yeah.
it. Got it. Got
But
it.
he has shirts. I mean, everything. He wears a uniform to school, and they can wear sweatshirts over it. And so, of course, his little sweatshirts are customized because Mimi is extra. So, anything you want, to put your kids' name, initials on their jackets. We can do umbrellas,
Oh, wow.
backpacks. We're here for it.
Okay. Okay. And I'm
We're
gonna
here
stop
for it.
something that you just said a minute ago. I cracked
What?
this joke with the founder of Power.
Uh,
When we become grandmothers, the term granny gone. Everybody is coming up with their own new terms, nicknames, what they want to be called instead of granny, grandma. We got her, she's K-Mom. And then we got you as Mimi.
I'm Mimi. But see, my kids already have a granny. They got a granny. They got a granny and they got a nana. And I had a big mama. So
I have one too. Got it. Oh my
I
God.
had to pick what was left.
Okay. People getting creative now. Glamour. I just hate to
Mm-mm.
bring that up just because
I
Kesha, when
want
she was
y'all to
on my
know who I
show.
am.
Uh-huh. Come on,
I'm a
Mimi.
proud Mimi. I love my little Adrian, and he's got a little brother coming in June. So of course, you guys are gonna have to. Oh, I forgot. I'm on TikTok too. You guys are gonna have to look on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok because his whole little layette set will definitely be showcased. But follow me on TikTok. I need followers.
Yes. Principal crafter. Yes,
Yes,
honey. She's principal crafter all around. That's Facebook, that's Instagram, that's TikTok, all of that. So
yes, yes,
awesome,
yes.
awesome. Now, do you have any upcoming events? Anything coming up? Vendor events? Anything you doing?
We have an event coming up next month, April 9th in Cedar Hill. It is the Cars, Beers, and Wine Show, and it'll be held Uptown Boulevard where
Uh-huh.
JC Penney's is. I don't know
Yeah.
how. Okay,
Cars.
but it'll
The
be
name of it
in
is called what?
the Cars, Wine, and Beer Show.
Send me the information.
So we
Oh, that
will be
sound.
there.
Yeah, that just wine.
We will be
You had me at wine. Okay, keep
If you
going.
need a wine t-shirt, a beer t-shirt, a car t-shirt, we
Okay.
got you. We got you. So we will be there all day.
All right. And that's April 9th.
Yes, April 9th in Cedar Hill.
Okay. Awesome. Awesome. Well, I just love you to pieces.
Thank you. Love you too,
I'm
sis.
just so proud of you, Sister Soror, and doing big things. You can get your name out there, even for the sorority as a whole, girl, trying to be a certified vendor,
Yes,
official
ma'am.
vendor. I love
Amen.
it. I love it. That's
Thank
when you
you.
know. That's when you know the girl doing big things when she entered a contest. They had a contest and everything, and that's how you know your stuff is dope. Where it got voted on and became official.
Yes,
So
that was a
very,
blessing.
very, very
Yes.
proud of you. You represent the Resilient 10 well.
Thank
That's the
you.
name of our group within our
Mhm.
chapter, and so um, just excited, to celebrate our Sigma versary, if you will. On next week will be a year. Resilient
Yes.
10 be a year old. So 1 year, many to go. So
Yes. Yes.
So one more time, tell everybody how you can be followed, reached, all of that. Go.
You can email us at principalcrafterdesigns@gmail.com. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok at Principal Crafter, and go to our website, www.principalcrafterdesigns.com. Find what you like. If you don't see anything, give me an email and we'll get you set right up.
Amazing. Well, I love you. I will see
Love
you
you too.
soon. Thank you again for
Thank you.
joining me. You
You're
go
welcome.
get on to the track meet. Bye. Love
Yes,
you.
I'm running out of here. I'm going to cheer my baby on. Okay, thank y'all.
All right.
See you.
Love you. Bye. She is amazing. She's our comedian of the line, y'all. She has us cracking up all the time, and it's just natural, which I love about her. She's sweet as pie, but she's crazy. She make us laugh all the time, um, but very talented. And so, you guys, please make sure you're promoting the businesses that we do have on the Mamaprenuer Podcast, and it's good to hear testimonies, kind of how they got started and why they got started. So I love that piece of it. So if you want to get entered into the drawing to get the shirt, don't forget to share tonight's live broadcast, and you're going to type in the comments for the Facebook and YouTube hashtag Mamapreneur to be entered into the drawing. Okay, so that's that. Also, before I bring on my next guest, I'm going to do a little plug for an event that I do every year. It is called the Big D Climb. The Big D Climb is an event that we do in my honor every year for the Leukemia Lymphoma Society. It is March 26th in a couple weeks. I'll post the link in the comment section if you want to donate to Team Robbins Divas or join and actually be with me that day and do this. I know it's 70 floors, but they got In-N-Out burger at the end. That'll be a nice workout for you. Nice workout for me. When we get to the top level, they cheering you on in between. When you get to the top level, they have fruit and all that. That's great. I don't want that right then. I'm gonna take the elevator down and get the In-N-Out burger. That's just me being real with you. I'll take the apples and oranges home. That'd be snack later. Anyway, and they have a beer garden if y'all into beer. I'm not. That's not my thing. Courtney just mentioned a minute ago about the event she's doing. Wine. I heard wine, and I tuned everything else pretty much out. But March 26th, Big D Climb. Donate to Team Robbins Divas. I'll post the link shortly in the comment section and on my personal page so you guys can support the team because it's going to a great cause, the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. Also, when we are done with this podcast, um, hang out at my page, my personal page, Robin Kelton. I am going to be going live showcasing paparazzi jewelry, home of the $5 bling. You see my necklace. You can see my earrings in any shape, form, or capacity. My sister and I are going to do a duo live, and we're going to showcase some fabulous jewels. So hop over there at 9 o'clock. Soon as we're done with this podcast, over to Facebook, my Facebook, where we'll be doing a duo live with some paparazzi jewelry. So that's my little plugs for right now. And so next, we want to bring up our next guest. Her name is Natalia. And so Natalia is going to be hipping you all to some game with some branding, and she does it all. I mean, the website, Natalia's website alone. Hi, Natalia. Thank you for joining me. I'm just so glad. So, Natalia, tell everybody just how you found me. She found me.
Okay. I think we just connected through Facebook, right? Through your Facebook group for mompreneurs, which is perfect because that's the kind of people I work with, just moms building a business. So I think we just aligned perfectly.
Yes. And then we chatted. It was great. I love it when I have conversations with people before they come on, and just to get a feel of, their personality. And I just knew Natalia was going to be great. She's not going to be nervous. She's just going to hop on because she's going to be talking about stuff she loves to do and a passion of hers. So I knew Natalia was just going to be just fine. Natalia is based here in the DFW area, and she does a little bit of everything. She is the owner of Power Up Brand and Design. Thank you so much for joining me, sweetie. Just tell everybody about what you do. What you do is going to help so many people, and it's going to help so many businesses. So the floor is yours, baby.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Robin, for the invite. I really appreciate it. I think moms is my thing. I used to define myself as a designer, as many other things, but now I'm first a mom. There you go, mama. So I am a brand and website designer, and I work mostly with mom-owned businesses. I think same as Courtney, I was doing something before 2020. I've been in the design industry in the corporate setting for a little bit over 10 years. And during 2020, I got furloughed, and I was already doing some graphic design on the side. And when I got furloughed, I really got a chance to kind of reflect on what made me happy, what gave me, that sense of purpose. And I started working more on my side business, and then my side business just got big really fast. So I started shifting all my energy into building my own business. And when I was kind of getting on a roll, I got called back to my corporate job. Which I adored. Like, I loved my job so much. I loved my team. I was working as an apparel designer for JCPenney at the moment. So I went back to work, and I was doing 9 to 5 with my regular job. And then I was doing 9 p.m. to like 3 in the morning with my own business. So that was a long year. But I learned a lot of things. I really fell in love with my clients. It really, really gave me a new sense of purpose, connecting with so many powerful women, helping them build their businesses, and also just connecting in a personal level. So after a year, my husband, we had a deep conversation. He was like, you need to just let go of that safety net. And I see you happy. I see you prosper. I see you enjoying what you're doing. This is what you need to be doing. So a year ago, I left. It's going to be a year in May that I left my corporate job to fully dedicate all my time to Power Up Brand and Design. And that's what I'm doing right now. I'm just connecting with mompreneurs and helping them build a business that stands out and sells.
Okay. That is amazing. I know that feels great. It's scary, and it feels great at the same time when you're like, okay, I'm going to leave my corporate job. That has been something I would love to do. The Lord is still working on me in that arena. Now, if we could just win the lottery, that'd be great. Just kidding, but not kidding. But when I hear stories like that of people taking that leap of faith, whether they're married or not, taking that leap of faith, and leaving corporate and just solely focusing on their business. It's great to hear that. You know,
Yeah, it's
it's struggle
exciting.
sometimes, but
It's
it's great.
scary. Yeah, but it's been, I think it's been a blessing for sure.
Yeah. Okay. Awesome. So tell everybody about kind of the services you offer, because you offer a kind of, your niche is just very certain things, certain areas. So
Yes.
kind of talk about
Um,
that.
so let's talk about brand and website design. So I think brand is kind of the myth because everybody thinks brand, it's a logo, but it's not. It's not a logo. The brand is everything, every aspect of your business that connects emotionally with your client. So technically, the best word to describe a brand is a feeling. It's the feeling that your business evokes in your customers. So that includes your visual identity, which is your logos, your colors, your fonts, the design elements that you use. It includes your experience, it includes the messaging that you're transmitting. So I think all of those little things together, that's what is a brand. So I work with my clients, we work to decide and define everything from the logos and the colors and the fonts to the messaging. Who is your dream client? What are your goals? So we're really being super strategic in designing a business as a whole versus just drawing a logo. So that's
Yeah.
super important for small businesses, especially right now that everybody's on a digital setting where we are being drowned by so many different offers that look the same. So I think when people come to me, they're really trying to stand out in a sea of similars. Um, so trying to build an authentic brand that stands out and sells. And with that, I also offer website design services. So we'll build your brand, design all your assets, and then we'll build your website so you can be ready and ready to show up.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Kind of chime in about the Canva part of it. See, Canva is still, Canva's popular, but it's not as popular because I still know a lot of people that still don't know what Canva is, what it does.
Yes.
To be able to kind of navigate Canva, because Canva got so many different templates, you can get overwhelmed if you don't know kind of where to
Yes.
go and what to do.
Yes. Well, I offer a separate service that's creating custom Canva templates. So if you haven't used Canva, it's a software you can just go online, really type canva.com. You can sign up for a free account or you can do a pro account, which is like $10 a month or $12 a month. You can build any kind of graphic in that platform. You don't have to be a designer, which is amazing. I think everybody creating their own content is leaning towards that platform right now because it's so easy to touch and like update it yourself. But as you said, they offer a crazy variety amount of like templates. So when you go in, you're trying to design something that aligns with your brand, it's hard to find what really works, and then people just sit there and spin around trying to play with colors and play with things. So as a brand designer, I build a custom package for you in Canva. So I'll build your brand kit, I'll build your templates. That way you just go in, you plug in the picture that you want to use, you plug in the text you want to use, and you're ready to go.
Okay. Talk about brand kit. That was my next question. Talk about what a brand kit is, because some people just know, hey, I just need a logo or I just need some colors, but they don't know what all that kind of
So
entails.
your brand kit is really your visual assets, as I talked at the beginning. So you'll have your logos, your colors, your fonts, and your design elements, which is, I don't know, if you are somebody that has a brand that's super feminine, maybe you have some flowers or some textures that are very delicate. You have your colors that reflect that same thing. Same with the fonts and the logos. So you can have that as a guide for creating anything that has to do with your business and your brand. And Canva has a specific feature what it lets you upload all those items, the colors and the fonts and the logos, and then that way when you're creating your content, it's already in there. So that's super helpful and it saves you a lot of time.
Okay. Okay. So what does it take to make your website kind of stand out? You go on different websites, like some that can be kind of cookie cutter, and they have these same three backgrounds, or same three. This is the package, or whatever. Kind of what makes a website kind of stand out, in your opinion?
Well, I think it really depends on the kind of service or product that you're offering. But to me, the most important thing is to be completely authentic. Show up as yourself. And I always tell my clients, you are your own secret sauce. So really, when you're building a website, you want to make sure that your images and your photography are really showing who you are, some of the back behind the scenes, some of that those elements. You want to make sure that your copy, which is the text, right, that we
Yeah.
use on the website, is aligned with what your dream client wants to read, because you're trying to capture that dream client. And then everything else, just making sure that it's aligning with your brand. The most important thing, and if you guys watching, you have a small business, is consistency. So making sure you show up the same way in every platform, and that's what's going to help you build that trust with those customers, especially for service owned businesses where we're asking people to invest, right, to
Mhm.
make bigger purchases, like if you're a coach or if you're a photographer, like we're asking people to pay larger amounts of money for our services. So you want to make sure that you're building that trust. And when you show up consistently in every platform, like we talked about, like your colors, your shape, everything shows up the similar way everywhere, then people start to remember you and they see they can trust you and trust what you're saying.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Now, do you work with all types of businesses? Or I know you work with mompreneurs, but is it all types of mompreneur based businesses, or is it just certain areas?
Well, I mostly work service businesses. I think I mean, I've built shops before, but I think really service is kind of my favorite thing to do because we all offer similar things. But as I said, everybody's unique. And when people are going in to purchase or sign up for a course, if you're selling a course, people just want to get to know you as a person. So I think that's what I really love, is telling that special story for each of my clients. So
Yes.
that's what I focus on the most.
Okay. Talk about the process. So, like for instance, someone reaches out to you and say they were like, "Hey, Natalia, I would like for you to I'm interested in you creating um, my website." Talk about that process and kind of the time frame. Like, how long does that normally? And you don't have to give. You can give an average. Doesn't matter. Like, how long does that normally take? I'm getting my website worked on now, and I know it's a process. But I want you to, because you're the professional. I want you to talk about it.
Yeah, so the process really begins when I connect with my potential clients, and we do that through a Zoom call. We do a free consultation where we get to know each other, kind of understand your goals, where you're going to go with your business, what's your timeline, all those fun things. And after that, I send over a contract because you have to have a contract. It's super
Man,
important. And then it usually takes between 8 to 10 weeks, depending if it's just branding or brand and website or brand and Canva kit. Like it really depends, but between 8 to 10 weeks, sort of. Yeah.
okay, okay. And I'm asking questions if people who may be interested in getting a website started. I honestly think it is very important to have a website. Your Facebook is cool, your Instagram is cool, your TikTok is cool, but I think it's a little bit more professional once you have that website. It makes a huge difference versus your Facebook, which is, again, no shade to Facebook, love Instagram, love TikTok, but it's amazing to see the difference between
Yes.
the two.
I think it is a big deal. I think, as I said, especially for service businesses that are charging kind of like higher prices.
Yeah.
You want to show up polished and professional to show people that you're worth that amount of money. So if you're going to charge me $500 for a consultation, then I want to see that your website looks like $500 worth, right?
Right.
So it's really like a perception of value. And I know sometimes small business owners think it's a challenge because it is an investment, kind of working with a professional designer, but the return of investment, you will see it in a couple of weeks. Like a professional polished website will capture leads while you're sleeping. It will answer the questions that people have even before they get in contact with you.
Yep.
It's going to show clarity on what your purpose is, what your services are, and then people are just going to fall in love without even meeting you. So if you're a service owner and you're spending time on your sales calls explaining why you're worth X or Y, that means your brand and your website are not doing their job. So maybe that's the sign that you do need to work with a professional designer.
I love it. And hey, know your strengths and know that as a business owner, you can't do everything.
Yes.
I knew website design was not my ministry. Guess what? Someone's working on my website as we speak. I knew I couldn't do it. I know I can create videos at the drop of a hat and all of that. But who cannot do a website? Me. So that's when, someone referred me to who I have. But again, people like Natalia. Hey, even a Canva page. Everybody is not, well, like I just said, everyone's not well versed in Canva. So somebody can do it better than you. Go to them.
No, I'm with you, Robin. I think when you're an entrepreneur, like you want to do it all. You want to touch everything because it's your baby. It's like being a mom. Like you just want to have an input in everything. But as a business owner, you really have to sit down and think, is it worth for me spend so much time spinning around, going down the YouTube rabbit hole, trying to figure out how to use Wix or how to use Squarespace? Or can I use that time and spend it in taking care of my clients, really focusing on your zone of genius? Because we can't be a genius at everything, right? Just like you said, sometimes we have to just let go and really give our business a little bit of care, like self-care.
Self-care. Nothing wrong with that.
Yes.
Yeah. And some people, maybe a little tight on their funds. I get it. When the time comes, again, if you can invest when you have the money, invest the funds, get you a professional website, get you somebody that can do your taxes for you, things like that. The things, Ray and Keisha can't always do your taxes, for you on the hookup. Get somebody that they're doing with business. Same goes for a website or a logo. You mentioned something earlier about logo, just anybody just doing just any kind of logo. You need somebody that can come in and make your logo look really presentable and professional. It can't be just, some squiggly lines over in, like Natalia's name, some squiggly lines like here it is.
And I
weeks
do
the squiggly lines.
To the squiggly lines and that idea that I think lots of business owners, when they're starting, it's cool going the DIY route. Like that's completely legit when you're starting. But I think as you move forward and you kind of understand where your business is going, if you want to get the business to a certain place, you do need that help to make it professional and polished. When you design a logo and you're thinking of the things that you love and you're like, oh, I like gold or I like blue and I like flowers. My question is, are you really thinking what your clients want to see? Because sometimes we let our personal kind of taste in our little things that we love to get in there, but it's all about your clients and attracting the right clients.
Yes. Let me mess with you real quick. What's been like the most outlandish request you've received? Like Is there anything you like? Oh my God.
You know what? I've never really had a crazy request. I think I have a super strict process where I work as a team with my clients so they can decide and define what that brand wants to stand out for. So we
Yes.
really don't have a chance to go crazy. We just nail the strategy from the beginning. Thank God.
I asked that question. I said, I wonder, has she had anyone
I mean, I've had crazy
in all the
clients.
colors from the rainbow? You know what I'm saying? For
No,
their
I think
brand
that's
fit,
been
you know.
okay. I think it's mostly just challenging clients, and I think that's why my contract is so long because you see so many things. Just working with people because people are so different. So I think that's also helped me kind of like tailor my process as well a little bit.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Now, getting this business started, kind of talk about that. Like getting started. Like, was that a long process for you? Did that kind of or was it pretty easy for you to kind of get started, get, legal, official, all that
Hmm.
stuff? Was that a pretty easy process for you, or did that kind of
Well, you
challenges
know,
along the way?
it was a really interesting process for me. Like, I think from the legal part, my husband has we have a separate business that we've had for a long time. We have a tennis academy, and I kind
Oh,
of started doing business under that LLC for like a hot minute, and then as the business started growing really fast, and I started my own an LLC. So that was really quick. We did it online. It doesn't have to be rocket science.
no.
Um, my first clients I found on Facebook. I like literally just went to my mom's groups, like Facebook moms, and I was like, hey,
Yeah.
I'm building my portfolio. Who wants like 5 free logos, 5 free websites? And in 2 days, I already have my 5 clients lined up. And those clients really helped me like figure out all the kinks and like understand what they needed through the process of like the design process, all the things. And then that's after those clients I launched my official business, and those clients are now really good friends, and they're kind of like my they preach, right? They go around and they talk about me and they get me the referrals. So
Yes, the best
moms
form of
moms are,
advertising.
yeah.
Yeah, best form of advertisement. And then when you can have them for years, years on end, I love that. I
Yes.
say that with my clients, my hair clients and stuff, lash clients that have been with me for years. I've had some that have followed me to every place that I've been. I mean, and that's great to have that loyalty. So
Yes,
I
and
admire that.
moms like we're just special, right? Like we love so hard when we find somebody that we appreciate. So I think that's my mom tribe. That's been really amazing.
Awesome. Awesome. Oh man, I love it. I love it. Your website alone. So guys, you guys make sure if you are a business owner and you're on tonight or watching the replay, please check out Natalia's website. If you do not have your own website right now, please reach out to her.
Love to have you.
Did I get frozen?
Oh,
Uh-oh.
you're frozen.
There we go. Sorry, technical difficulties. That's the joys of live podcast, live podcasting, y'all. I don't know what happened. Anyway, but yes, please check out Natalia's website. Um, Again, it drives you in like, okay, she can do my website. When I first got on, like, she can do my Canva. I'm like, I don't even need help with Canva like that, but she can do my Canva because of how you have your website. It has a flow to it, and
Thank
I
you.
like that. I really like that part of it. So again, if you're an entrepreneur, you're on tonight's live or the replay, please make sure you check out Natalia's. Um, it's Facebook. All that should be showing up right now. Yes. So I see Power Up Brand and Design. That's Facebook. That's Instagram. You have all the others.
I have Facebook. I'm mostly on Instagram, kind of showing the behind the scenes of all the graphic stuff and all of my mom life.
Yes. Yes. She has two little ladies.
two crazy
Yes.
little ladies that keep me on my toes. So they're part of my whole. They're on my website. If you guys want to see them making faces, they're in there too.
How old are they?
My oldest is 5, and my little is 3.
Bless your heart. Never a
No,
dull
man,
moment. Never a
it's a
dull
lot,
moment.
but they are my inspiration. So every day I get up to show
Yes.
them that we can do it.
And yes, and if you want to set up anything with her, are they able to set up anything through your website? So if you want to set
Yes,
up
so if
a
you go to
call,
my website, in every page you'll find different places where you can just book your free consultation. There's a contact page where you can fill out a form, and then I'll just see the link to book that consultation on my calendar.
okay. Awesome. So easy peasy. You guys are gonna hop on that Natalia's website. Make sure that you tell her that you found her from the Mamapreneur Podcast, so she know where you
Yes.
came from. Okay, that's your referral from the
Yay.
Mamapreneur Podcast. Okay, so thank you, Natalia, so much. You stick around. Thank you so much.
Okay,
Um,
thank you.
so we got a few minutes left. So before we wrap up, again, we're doing a drawing at the very end of the show. If you haven't already, make sure you have shared tonight's live broadcast and make sure that you type hashtag Mamapreneur in the comments of the tonight's broadcast, okay? And we'll be doing the drawing after the show. Also, make sure that you're following the Power Team platform. There's other shows. We have Buying and Selling with Bree. She's on Monday nights, I think fourth Monday. We have Dr. Real and our founder, Kesha Kesh, on first and third Wednesdays from 8 to 9 p.m. And myself, of course, um, second and fourth Thursdays, 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. So make sure you're checking us out. The brand is growing, so make sure you check us out. Also, if you're wanting to have your own podcast, please reach out to our fearless leader, Miss Kesha, and she'll be happy to get you set up, suited and booted for your own show. Um, Also, if you are interested in becoming a guest of this show, the Mamapreneur Podcast, please reach out to myself directly or to Kesha, so we can set up a call to talk about you being a part of the podcast. So this is for my ladypreneurs, and I'm going to do something with guy entrepreneurs soon. So look out for that. I'll put a plug out for that soon because we want to get the men's point of view. So, more to come there. Also, if you're a female entrepreneur and you're not in the Mamapreneur tribe, I started a group and back in January. The group is growing fastly. I mean, it's changing daily. I was like, okay, then Mamapreneur tribe. So join the tribe. I'm always posting something encouraging. There's going to be events later in the year. But you gotta stay tuned. You gotta be a part of the group to kind of know what's going on. So but again, thank you, Natalia, so much for joining me tonight. I truly appreciate you for coming on. I thank you guys, the audience, for joining me for episode number 20. Come back in 2 more weeks where I'll be shining a light on I have two sorors. So this is the soror month. So I have two sorors on next episode that will be shining a light on their businesses. So make sure you tune in. And you guys have a blessed Thursday. And this is the time where you're going to hop over to my Facebook, Robin Kelton. And in just a minute, I will be on live selling some paparazzi jewelry, home of the $5 bling, along with my sister. So you guys have a blessed night, and I will see you over on my Facebook. Peace out.